Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we explore the world of entrepreneurship and business to help you make informed decisions and achieve success. Today, we're going to dive into one of the most significant corporate scandals in history, the Enron scandal. The Enron scandal refers to the collapse of Enron Corporation, a multinational energy company based in Texas, which filed for bankruptcy in 2021. At its peak, Enron was one of the largest and most successful companies in the world, with revenues of over $100 billion. However, behind the scenes, the company's leadership was engaging in widespread accounting fraud, hiding billions of dollars in debt, and inflating profits to deceive investors. To understand how this happened, let's break down the core principles and theories that underlie the Enron scandal. At its heart, the scandal was a result of a combination of poor corporate governance, lack of transparency, and a culture of greed and arrogance. The company's leadership, including CEO Jeffrey Skilling and CFO Andrew Fastow, used complex financial instruments and special-purpose entities to hide debt and manipulate earnings. One of the key concepts that contributed to the Enron scandal is the idea of agency theory. Agency theory suggests that managers, as agents of shareholders, have a fiduciary duty to act in the best interests of the company. However, when managers are given too much autonomy and incentive structures that prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability, they may engage in behaviors that benefit themselves at the expense of shareholders. Another important concept is the idea of information asymmetry. Information asymmetry occurs when one party has more or better information than another party in a transaction. In the case of Enron, the company's leadership had access to information about the company's true financial health, which they used to make decisions that benefited themselves, while shareholders and investors were left in the dark. One notable example is the collapse of WorldCom, another telecommunications company that engaged in similar accounting practices. WorldCom's bankruptcy was the largest in history at the time, and it resulted in significant losses for investors and employees. Another example is the case of Lehman Brothers, which filed for bankruptcy in 2008. While not directly related to Enron, Lehman Brothers' collapse was also a result of poor risk management and accounting practices that hid the true extent of the company's financial troubles. So, what can we learn from the Enron scandal? How can you apply these lessons to your own business ventures or career? First and foremost, it's essential to prioritize transparency and accountability in all aspects of business. This means being honest and open with stakeholders, including investors, customers, and employees. Second, it's crucial to establish strong corporate governance structures that prevent abuse of power and ensure that managers are held accountable for their actions. This includes having independent board members, audit committees, and whistleblower policies in place. Third, it's essential to focus on long-term sustainability over short-term gains. This means prioritizing investments in people, processes, and technology that drive real value creation, rather than relying on financial engineering or accounting tricks to boost earnings. Finally, it's vital to recognize the importance of ethics and integrity in business. As my colleagues on Wall Street would say, a company's reputation is its most valuable asset. By prioritizing integrity, transparency, and sustainability, you can build a successful and enduring business that makes a positive impact on the world. To illustrate this point, let's look at the example of Patagonia, an outdoor apparel company that has built a reputation for environmental responsibility and transparency. The company's founder, Yvon Chouinard, has said that he believes in doing good as a core part of the business model, rather than just focusing on making profits. This approach has helped Patagonia build a loyal customer base and establish itself as a leader in the outdoor industry. In conclusion, the Enron scandal serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition, poor governance, and financial manipulation in business. By understanding the core principles and theories that underlie this scandal, we can learn valuable lessons about the importance of transparency, accountability, and ethics in the corporate world. As you navigate your own business ventures or career, remember to prioritize integrity, seek advice from qualified professionals, and always keep your eyes on the long-term horizon. And, as I always say, a good reputation is like a good investment. It takes time to build, but it's worth it in the end. So, what can you do to apply the lessons of the Enron scandal in your own life? Here are some: like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.